Good morning, my dear students. I hope you're all having a wonderful Thursday morning. I am extremely happy about those videos and photos you sent me yesterday on how to protect the only home we have. I am so proud of all of you. I hope you continue to be this kind of caring learners who always have a huge love for our Mother Earth and a very passionate heart on protecting our environment. So, today is another special day. And do you know why? Because today is April 23rd, which means it's World Reading Day. So, we are celebrating another special day, which is World Reading Day. So, I would like to greet all of you Happy World Reading Day. You can also greet your friends and your family. I believe we all love to read. Your parents too, and especially you. I remember all those times that we read together in class. All those storytelling time we had that we have to sit around the carpet and just focus on those things we'd love to read. So, today is World Reading Day. We read every day just like how we try to protect Earth every day. It's the same thing with reading. We try our best to read every day. And this special day is just one day to remember and to celebrate about how special reading is for everybody. So, well, today's lesson might not be about reading, but we will get in that, okay? We are under still the theme how the world works with our central idea, and let's all say it together. All living things go through a process of change. Today's class is still about the unit of inquiry. And we're going to talk about our IBPYP learner profiles. How many IBPYP learner profiles do we have? Yes, we have 10 learner profiles. That each day in our lives we try to be these kind of learners. We are inquirers, knowledgeable, thinkers, communicators, principled, open minded, caring, risk takers, balanced, and reflective. So each day of our lives, we always try to be these kind of learners. Even if we're not at school, even if we're not studying, we always try to be this kind of people. That we are principled, we are knowledgeable, inquirer, always open minded, always caring. So, all these learner profiles. And for this unit, we've been focusing on two learner profiles, which is caring and reflective. So I believe you already have a good idea on how to be a caring learner and how to be a reflective learner. So let's take this as a review on how to be those kind of learners and share what we learned. First, let's talk about being a reflective learner. As reflective learners, we welcome mistakes as ways to learn. We all know that we're not perfect. We don't have to be perfect. We can only give our best. And as human, as living thing, we all make mistakes. And that's okay. As long as we use those mistakes to learn something new or to learn from it. Also, we think of a few things we could do better. So we always try to think about our actions or reflect about our actions and think of the things that we can do better. And then we celebrate when we have achieved something. So it's not all about thinking about how to learn from mistakes, how to do something better, but it's also about celebrating the good things we've done. because we always give our best, we always do something great, and we think about those great things we've done and we celebrate them. We we think about happy things or happy actions and we take those things that we have achieved in a positive way and then share it with others. Like for example, we've done something good about our Mother Earth, like those things you've done yesterday, and we celebrate it by sharing it with others. You made posters, you made videos, you made drawings, you wrote long sentences. To celebrate it, you shared it with your friends. And also, we try to improve a little bit with every little thing we do. We don't have to learn a lot of things at once. No one does that. But every little time we go on, we try to improve a little bit. If we can do a big one, a big improvement, then that's great. But a little bit of every improvement of every little thing we do, that it would be amazing too. Maybe you find it difficult to read, so you try to read maybe those words with ch sound or th sound first, and then improve on that a little by little. First, we maybe try to read simple sentences, and then we try reading long sentences and longer stories. So, as reflective learners, we always try to focus on how to be better. And also, most especially, to celebrate the good things we've done and all those little achievement we've accomplished or we have done. And as reflective learners, we ask ourselves these questions. So, in most of the actions we've done, we usually ask ourselves. We don't let other people ask us, doesn't need to be. Because reflective learners, it's about thinking the actions and experiences we've done, our own learning. We think about what was easy. Which part of the activity is easy? What was difficult or what was hard? What did I learn? How will I use it in the future? How am I doing it? How am I going to work on? Or what am I working on? The question is, what are you working on? But since you're asking yourself, you can ask this first. What are you working on? Are you working on saving planet Earth? Right? And how are you going to do it? You ask yourself, how am I gonna do it? Which one is easy and which one is difficult? And what did I learn from it? So these are some simple questions, but very important questions we ask ourselves as reflective learners. Once we're able to ask this ourselves about these questions and also answer, then we can think of a better way to improve ourselves and we will learn our achievements too and then celebrate them. We are all reflective learners after when we ask and answer ourselves these questions. So, in the past few weeks, these questions, we've already answered them. We've been reflective learners when we answer these questions, right? Like, for example, what important lesson did I learn about living things? You've already asked yourself these questions. You've been a reflective learner because that's your own learning. I learn about. This doesn't say Miss Danica learn about, right? It's what you learn about. What important lesson did I learn about living things? If you answer that question by yourself, you are being a reflective learner. You know what you learn. You know what you experience. How can I help other living things? Remember when you have to answer the question, how can I help other living things continue their life cycle? That is being called reflective learner too. You are thinking, but at the same time, you're thinking about your own actions. Next, what have I been doing to protect the environment? We've always been a reflective learner because we always ask ourselves these questions. Because there's so many ways to protect the environment. And you already asked yourself, what have I been doing to protect the environment? And you even shared it with others through those videos, those posters, those sentences, which are so amazing. And another question, what else can I do for Earth, the only home we have? So, even though we have already done a lot of amazing things for the environment, even though we already know so many things, we continue to ask ourselves, what else can we do? How can we improve? How can we move forward? Right? So those are very beautiful questions that you already asked yourselves because you are all reflective learners. And take note, not only students are reflective learners, all of us in our community are reflective learners too. Teachers, parents, and students, we all are reflective learners because we all ask these questions ourselves and answered them too, right? I'm so proud of all of you. Now let's move on to the next one, and I'm pretty sure this one is something you are very familiar with. This IB Learner profile is called Caring Learner. I've seen each one of you how caring you are, especially towards the environment, also towards your classmates, your family, and your country, and even your teachers. You guys are so amazing. Yes, baby? Right. So, as caring learners, this wait. We are sensitive about others' needs. So we often ask, okay, see you later, I love you. Okay. All right. We are sensitive about others' needs as caring learners. That's why we often ask people around us, hey, how are you doing today? Do you need anything? Do you need any help? That's how we are, and you guys always do that in our classroom, and I believe we do that a lot at home too. So that's how we are as caring learners. We try to be sensitive about other people's needs or others' needs, not just people, animals too, and the plants and trees. We now know what animals needs to live. We also know what plants need to live. And we are sensitive about those needs. It means we care about them, so we provide those needs. We give them those needs. Like you've been taking good care of your plants. I've been seeing your photos and videos that you shared about your cute little plants, your gardens. You know what they need and you've been providing them. Providing means you've been giving them. You know that they need soil, water, and sunlight, and space, and a beautiful space to live and grow. And you've all been giving your plants those needs. That's called being sensitive about their needs. And you are being caring learner. Also, as caring learners, we respect others. This is what we've been trying to focus a lot all the time. Respect, showing respect, not just towards adults, not just towards your teachers, but to your classmates too. We always talk about respecting others, your classmates, by keeping our classroom clean. Because if we keep our classroom clean, it means we respect our classmates. We respect the people who use our classroom. We also respect all other living things that live in our world. Because as we all know, humans are not the only ones that live in the world. Animals and plants too. All those other living things, we all are connected to them and we all share a home together. It's like we're all one big family. And those animals and plants are all our brothers and sisters, our big, big family. And that's why we try our best to respect each other. Right? Now, next one, we care about the environment, which we've been talking a lot, even from day one of being an IBPYP learner. So we care about the environment, and as what I've seen from all the actions you've done, you guys are very good at this. You sort trash so well, you care about plants and trees and animals, and you care about people. And you're worried about Earth experiencing global warming and climate change. I've seen all of those care that you've shown towards the environment. All those videos, all those messages you wanted to send to during the Australian bushfire, and when you guys tried to make videos and advice on how to survive coronavirus, that is all being called caring learner. And you've been caring about the environment. And lastly, we take positive action. So, because we know that we respect others, we know that we are sensitive, and we know that we care about it, we always try to take positive action. So, it's not just about in your thinking, like, oh, I care about it, but we do something about it. And I've also seen that you guys have been doing really good at taking positive action. So, you know that our Earth, our planet, needs more trees. You guys have been planting trees. That's a positive action. You know that we have to care about sorting trash, and you've been sorting trash so well, and you have been educating yourselves on how to sort trash properly, and even teaching other people on how to sort trash. Isn't that amazing? That's a very positive action. You've been recycling, reusing things. That is a very beautiful positive action. Most especially, you've been sharing every positive action you've done to your classmates, to your friends, and to other people. That's one big positive action that you can take. And how old are you? You're just 7 years old, or 6 years old, or 8 maybe? And you guys have been doing big, big positive actions. Because we are all caring learners. This is the reason why I am so proud of all of you. I wish I can give all of you a hug right now, each one of you. I'll hug you and carry you up so high. Because you guys are amazing. Yep. And as caring learners, you've shown it so well from yesterday's activity on making every day an Earth Day. So here actually are videos and things you've done, which I will send in a separate video because this is going to be very long. So, yes, these are the things you've done, and I know you're excited to watch your classmates and learn from them. So, I will be sending them this one in a separate video. But for now, I'm going to give you this task. Because today is World Reading Day, let me greet you that again. Happy World Reading Day, my dear students. So, share the books that you love, which shows qualities of reflective learner and a caring learner. You can even make a read aloud video. Since it's World Reading Day, and I'm very sure that you have a lot of books at home, English books or Chinese books, or something you can find online. So what you're gonna do, you will check those books that talks about reflective learner or how to be a caring learner, or shows characters that are caring, shows characters that are reflective. You can share pictures of those books, some pages, and put it in a PPT, or maybe talk about it through a video, or even read it so that your classmates or other people can watch them too. Alright, so I hope you guys have fun with this task, and before I end this lesson, I'll read to you one of my favorite quotes from Dr. Seuss. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. So, this is a very beautiful quote that I have always loved since I was young. It tells us that as long as you are into reading, as long as you love reading, you will learn so many things. And with that, it's like you're traveling around the world the more places you'll even go. Not just go, but also experience many different things just by reading. So again, let me greet you guys. Happy Reading Day. Happy World Reading Day. And I hope you enjoy the task. And I'm also excited to see what you guys can do about this. So let's celebrate stories. Love reading. Have a nice day. I love you all.